Hello everyone, thank you for joining in on the live chat. It was fun, a nice hangout of a couple of hours. But in this video, between stuff to do, I just wanted to talk about something in the long run, because everybody is having their eyes upon the Americanization of democracy right now, and too many people have emotions and ideas attached to that. Now, what's the problem here? It's actually that the voting system is failing, or meant to be failed. It's destroyed in one sense or another. Now, if we take a look at Estonia, they have digital voting, and in China they probably have the same. My point is that if you combine the things that are happening right now and just leave aside who's right, who's cheating in this election and so on. We already had the Americanization of democracy in 2000 when George Bush won the election. So it's all a stage, it's all a show. But if you look at what's going on right now with the digital control and censorship or shadow banning of people, all the things we do are traced. So the next eventual step to kind of guarantee a good election will be to make it into a digital election. And a digital election means that in the not so far future you will end up in a system of social credit scores like China. Not exactly the same thing, of course, because we have our own version of culture, they have theirs, but something similar to that. Because when you have a two-party system or even 3-4 party system and it's tight, everybody can blame the other side of cheating. So perhaps the next step will be for the tech giants after the election, in example Musk and Gates and Bezos and all the other guys, to kind of step in and together with Tim from Apple and so on, create these wonderful citizen apps where you can kind of have all your information there. You can vote from them, and everything will be centralized. And of course, if you thought what was the data collecting scandal in Facebook from recent years, never mind. With that system you will be able to keep track, what you do online, what you write online, who you vote for, when you vote, who you talk to. Everything will be in total control. And the way to kind of get to that system is if we have this Americanization of democracy. Because if a country like Estonia has digital voting system and it works for them, it's a small country, they can be just this kind of cute example. China is a bigger example, but now we need a big cool guy in the West to do the same thing, come to the same conclusion. So I'm not saying this will happen, but too many things point to this, like after the election, maybe for the next one or maybe the one after that. And we have so many digital corporations who are interested in this, and they are basically, along with the media, controlling our lives and the system, or trying to at least. I mean, you are being controlled if you let yourself be controlled. It's simple as that. But do you understand what I'm trying to get to at? So at this moment in the American version of democracy, they still haven't picked a winner. But I'm not interested in that right now. I'm just thinking about the long-term consequences. What will make everybody a happy voter in many countries to come? Or I think it will be some sort of digital system, because everything is already becoming digitalized. We are tracked, so that's one of the final procedures, along with the forced vaccination. Maybe perhaps if you didn't take your shot, you can go to you won't be approved as a voter in the upcoming digital voting system either. So there are many ways which what is biblically called the mark of the beast, but it's a nice concept, the mark of the beast, but it's basically what things are boiling down to. You put one and one together. Technology kind of always follows the same path of the inevitable. You know what will be tried to be imposed upon us. So all of these democratic scandals and problems which are happening right now are just a show. It's just something that triggers emotions and anger and confusion. Won't change that much, but it will be used like everything else to gain more control of the people. So with the pandemic, we have the vaccine, potential forced vaccination everywhere. With this, you'll have the democratization process being digitalized, and all of that means that all the world population will be put into the hands of those who control the big data, those who control the media and medical industry, roughly speaking, of course. So that was some thoughts on that. What I think will happen. As I said, when you make the world's biggest democracy a nervous breakdown of a system, people will beg for an upcoming system to make it more equal, and I think it will be the digitalized voting system, which will incorporate all the big tech companies, all the big media companies and such. So yeah, more about that, I think. Anyway, it's a fine day in Sweden. Take care, guys. All the best. Ciao.